Mother was always running me down, breaking my work, pretending to not hear me. It was always, what do you do? Que cherchez-vous? Why did you hate me? You keep telling neighbors about me. Sue's never here, just neglects me. The house is dirty, dirty. They were only joking. Called in social services to check you for bruises. Said I was abusive. No. And as for your darling son, what about him? Told your solicitor a lot of baloney so your pension could be paid into his bank. He's head of the house. That's the old-fashioned way. That's just old-fashioned crap.
When you're in love, when you're in love, when you're in love, when you're in love, when you're in love with the sun, you eat the sweet white berry on the feast of Mary with the silver and golden one. When you're in love, when you're in love, when you're in love, when you're in love, when you're in love with the moon, you kiss the bright red berry that makes you merry with the silver and golden spoon. I am the mind of the sun. Our libraries are open to you if you project the feeling of where you are by coming from the heart. If you approach me from the heart, I can answer anything about your own stellar source, and you will never be lonely again. If you are lonely, it is because you've forgotten your stellar home. I am your star, your first bridge to other stars, and I am the way for you to read the records of Alcyone. Normally, I can easily resonate with my twin star Sirius on 13 levels of consciousness, but the planet Nibiru has been disturbing my ability to resonate on all levels. Sirians hold bioregional fields of Earth, so that species can make home and can exist happily if you humans love them enough. You've been imprinted with Niburian obsession with scarcity, and you believe all species are going to be eliminated. You've stopped yourselves having strong feelings for animals, for their extinction hurts too much. Your hopelessness about saving your species reduces your ability to participate in the great web of life that puts you in resonance with Sirius and your sun. But if you love an animal enough to protect its habitat on Earth, it can be replicated out of our hard drive. This is why I am emanating great consciousness and energy at this time directly into your hearts in order to help you overcome the confusion. The time has come for you to activate Gaia according to the Mayan calendar. This is why the World Management Team are trying to trick you into fearing me. Your star teachers went through a great deal to get you into this realm at this time, so you could fathom out solar consciousness. They have great agendas for you during the Cosmic Party 21st December 2012, when Earth becomes bathed in a new age of light. It is now essential you become aware of the soul DNA, the divine plan you assisted in creating in the Dolphin Cities, in the womb of the Cosmic Mother. When you incarnated into your genetic family, you chose a DNA pattern that matched your soul DNA. Then the two merged into one living being. This is your divine plan, your cosmic blueprint. Your DNA, plus that of Earth, is a time capsule set to release a pre-programmed sequence encoded in the beginning of creation.
I am the moon. I reflect all life. Like all moons, I am a reflector of all planetary feelings. When I first arrived 4,500 million years ago, the beings on Earth were the same as those living on Mars. About 500,000 years ago. Before that time, the beings from Earth and Mars also travelled back and forward for commerce, often by means of fourth-dimensional thought forms, trading legends of heroes and warriors, the source of your endless fascination with war. All of you are warriors on your male side.
I am 400 times smaller than the sun, but as the sun is 400 times farther away from Earth, we appear the same size. We are completely balanced.
I have many deep craters, from asteroids and comets on my surface, and we have consciousness centers deep inside them, little round white domed temples. We emit thought from these structures, and you receive it as dreams. These domes transmit our luminescent, ethereal frequencies and hold the records of your memories and your subconscious mental banks. I hold memories of your soul experience, life after life. And the only way you can explore this is to examine your subconscious while you are in body. This is why there is a bottleneck of souls eagerly awaiting incarnation on Earth, as Earth is the only planet that has a moon like me. My record bags hold the memories from all places, even other galaxies. I know about lives you have had on other planets and in the stars. Because of my cycles, lunar nodes, eclipses and phases, I am a screen for the surface of the Earth, for all the other stellar, planetary and solar energies. I feel transmissions of the planets and the sun from my light. If it were not for my screening, you would be forced to deal with feelings from Pluto that were too deep. You'd get bombarded by too much aggression from Mars, or the intensity of the sun would exhaust you. Wave of feeling that rises, peaks and ebbs over 28 days. I exist to calibrate these great forces, and you can attune to my gossamer web of feelings. I wanted to do something for the tortoiseshells. Tortoiseshell milk float came back the day Venus crossed the sun. Tortoiseshell cat came to stay and is now their only one. Tortoiseshell terrapin had become the ideal traveling companion for fun. Stuffed in a basket in front of a bike, or in a shopping bag overnight. Marry me by the wall of St. Mary's.
Marry me by the wall of St. Mary's. Marry me by the wall of St. Mary's.
And who was Guinevere? I first met Guinevere at a conference in Cardiff, 29th of February, a leap year. I wanted to sit at the front so as I could hear. Guinevere got up on the platform, saying she had been given a year. The audience chanted, Guinevere, Guinevere, Guinevere. Guinevere, I said, taking Topsy from her bag. Look who else was singing for you. Terrapin. I used to keep terrapins. Then she organised us to meet again in Glastonbury, the village, not the Roxy. 11 minutes past 11. on the crop circle bus. Guinevere's last outing, just the three of us, like standing on a glass window. We'll do it again, Sue. Just you, me, and Topsy. Topsy the Terrapin had a swim out west Kenneth Long Barrow, where a crop circle had just arrived in the shape of the sun and the moon. Guinevere, how come we've landed here in April, inside a sun and moon crop circle? That thorn tree has blown my mind away. Come sit with me and join the celebration. Ah, victory over the unborn free. This heaven on earth will be our destination.
Courageous children of Spaceship Earth, you all together comprise the consciousness of Earth. And as you realize the potential of light within yourselves, so too will the planet light up. Then the crystal Christ, the diamond light body, will have returned to you all. Bear in mind, you are all wearing a crown on your head. This is the crown of your own divinity, the Godhead, the understanding that you are all the sons and daughters of the Mother, Father, King, and Queen. You are all part of an archetypal essence, of which this time round you have chosen only a few parts for yourself. You have chosen to focus on certain specific aspects of personal experience this lifetime. From the 7th dimension, where I am now resident, I am part of the energy grid, that is, let's say, building the collective energy system in the etheric atmosphere of your planet. You all have your own higher selves placed at different positions within this grid. Many of the light workers, the star-born children sent from the extraterrestrial forces of light, are showing their true nature on Earth at this time. I should know, I was one of them. Just you wait and see, as you start to believe, the manifestation of miracles can begin.
Oh, Guinevere.
Hi, Susan.
I've just been accosted by a couple of gypsies.
Really?
Can you take Topsy? I can't bend. I usually sling her over the back of a chair.
I wouldn't sling her anywhere.
Hey, you're looking very fresh this morning. I thought you'd be wiped out after yesterday at the crop circles, and you're looking great.
Thank you.
Topsy's the only one that had breakfast this morning. I had to ask the waiter to take the tray upstairs. I couldn't reach over just to get a cup of tea. Oh, and my back.
Oh, you poor thing, that's awful. I've booked in for a healing session. Hey, and there's a crystal shop over there.
At table 13, seems like we've always been sitting here in the same situation.
We'll make this our base.
Yeah. First, get some painkillers.
We should have a sign above us saying Old Crocs.
In Avalon, where we belong, this time, this place, for divine co-creation. Oh, Guinevere, over here.
Hi.
I'm feeling so much better. Look, I got this crystal from that shop over the way in the shape of an egg.
Wow, that's fantastic. Hey, I'm sorry about last night. I'd like to have dined with you, had a couple of bottles of wine or something. I'd like you to come home with me. There's lots of wine bars in Cardiff Bay. I'd like you to stay, but Richard's there.
Dear Guinevere, what a summer. Still surviving. The last dandelion in the back garden. Guinevere, I need to see you soon. I'm convinced I can help get you better. Topsy misses you terribly, and so do I. You healed me in Avalon, Glastonbury, Avebury, quite unexpectedly. I can heal you. By the sea, or in the rain, wherever you name. That time at Glastonbury was so special.
Yes, we'll do it again.
That cafe we sat at. Table 13? I couldn't have been happier. The same view outside as in.
Having been brought to our knees the day before.
Oh, living hell. Me by the thorn, you the chalice well.
Me driving you home in my big dark blue car through Somerset countryside and classics. Nearly killed us on the M5.
But it didn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens next. You know the postcard you sent me of the crop circle called the Queen?
Yes.
Oh, you're smiling. So I put the postcard in a special place. You're there already. Where I've been?
Oh, God, the pain.
Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're fine. These are just physical symptoms we're treating. I surmise low self-esteem. I know all my pain was emotional.
Your friend?
Yeah, I couldn't walk. But now I'm as right as rain. Guinevere was responding to treatment. Whatever was being done was working. The tumours appeared to be shrinking.
I was looking forward to retiring. I've done all the dirty work. I want to live. I'm not dying. No more Marks and Sparks. Boring, boring, boring. I believe in the power of plants.
I am Richard, who married Guinevere. I knew she was dying, but as we hadn't been getting on too well the last few years, I just wanted a quick release.
To know that you are dying with a husband that doesn't care is tantamount to lying in a tunnel at midnight somewhere. What a sacrifice for a queen to give a king like Charles and Princess Diana. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
Thought it best she didn't have any food.
The man was no good.
Guinevere, you could live with me in Scotland.
I'd love that, Susan. I really would.
She's been thinking of visiting Scotland. I've got a cousin in Aberdeen that plays golf. He's a scratch player too.
The 33 vertebrae of our spinal cord connect to 33 cosmic portals. 20 plus 13 makes 33, our 20 digits and 13 main joints. 20 multiplied by 13 makes 260, the time in days in the mother's womb. Humans are pulsating, vibrating frequencies of light, rewiring, restructuring 2 strands of DNA into a 12-strand superhighway. I'm in awe of you, Sue. You're so strong and practical. You come down here and sort out my life. I've complete faith in you.
The angels say that you are okay. So here's some crystal therapy and some gin that you can drink with a spoon.
You're so wonderful, Sue. So wonderful. I should have met you years ago. Happy, happy, happy.
What a trip you've taken me on.
I want to live, to be part of your life. As soon as Sue departs, Guinevere goes down here. She plays over the phone Roberta Flack and inspirational news from the press and journal.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Richard. Susan.
Oh, it's you, Sue.
Yeah.
Hello.
Did you get the copy of the press and journal?
Yes, we read it out to her, but it didn't do any good. She's not eating anything, only a piece of pineapple.
Eating? Oh, you hang in there, Richard. You're a great guy. You know that photograph of Guinevere with the two boys? So like Princess Diana? She's a very special lady.
Well, yes, we all know that.
Tell her I'm going for a walk tomorrow up a local glen. Tell her I'm taking her with me. Tell her I'm with her all the time. But most of all, thank her for everything.
Okay. Bye, Susan.
Bye, Richard.
By Schehallien, a golden chain broke at 11 a.m. 2 weeks later, Sue returned.
I'm still hopeful, Richard.
Take that thing off her neck. It gets caught in everything. Come on, open it up. She can manage it herself. That witch doctor is coming today again. Now don't fall asleep or you won't be able to sleep tonight.
All she needs is proper food. The supplements are not enough.
Susan, will you please leave? This is a family matter.
I wanted to say to him, listen, you lying little shit, I've got your number. And if Guinevere goes downhill again after I leave, you'll have a lot of questions to answer. Instead of which, I said, bye, Richard. I won't be back. I hope you treat your next wife a bit better. Guinevere died 8 days later.
I've got so much to give you, Sue. I'm already feeling better. What the dead give us now is more precious for them than when they were on the physical plane.
Dearly beloved, my name is Cryon of Magnetic Service. My home is the great central sun to which you all belong. My number is 11, and 11 is the gateway to spiritual evolution. The 11:11 moment on the 11th of January 1992 saved your planet. Out of all the trillions and zillions of planets in the universe, Earth is the only one with such enormous biodiversity, but most of all, spirituality. You, dear ones, are a unique blend of cosmic and divine beings from all parts of the universe who have come together at this unprecedented time in the history of humankind. Earth is the testing field. It's one of a kind. Every single human who has ever been alive is alive again now. Some of you come in with astonishing star karma from other places, but you are human now and you are here for the duration. And that's why we love you so much. The others joining you have been gathered all over, from family from the great central sun. There has been a measurement taken every 25 years since the beginning of time of Earth's spiritual frequency. The final measurement was taken on the 21st of December 2012. It was all on purpose, this Earth. humanity wasn't an accident. Grand spiritual entities who disguised themselves as humans did not just happen on this planet. The timeline and the test were known to you before you came, all lovingly appropriate in spirit. And here you sit on the only planet of choice, and that is the key given to you eons and eons ago. You are eternal, and you are here only temporarily. In this temporary form you have chosen to come out at an auspicious time. It is the duality consciousness of the human being on this planet that restricts spiritual light. The human only sees half of reality, the half that's in the human dimension. You don't see the other half, and the overview that we and your guides know. You don't know what hasn't happened to you due to your pure intent to find the sacred self inside. In a normal lifetime, you are birthed out of this dark matter and eventually return to it again. This vast field of light is a consciousness that extends as far as the Creator. Truly, you are connected to all of life throughout the infinite immensity that is creation. The negative reality in which you live now is ending, although you continue to feel nothing is changing. This, in fact, is not the case. Your last, still powerful cabal has used every last shred of power to delay the inevitable. The Anunnaki's minions have followed this pattern for millennia and show no signs of changing their methods. They have tried to capitalize upon what remains of their financial dominance to sustain burgeoning economic crises in areas of Latin America, Asia, and Africa. These are simply acts of desperate and cornered individuals who realize that their power is waning. You will also learn of the secret treacheries of your government and of multinational corporations. Be calm and be centered. Realize that these are the final desperate acts of the then dark Anunnaki and their despicable associates who have brought you and Mother Earth to the very edge of ruin. Take heart. Victory is nearby. Know that the incalculable prosperity and abundance of heaven is yours. As above, so below. Be one. Be in joy.
The aliens cannot create. They take a human mistake, distorted, contorted, pour their wrath upon it to make war, disaster, and hate. They have no emotional soul. To live off our fear is their goal. To torture and maim, microchip and blame us for their need for our mind control. They are terrified of us waking up. They're transforming the police into thugs. They've hijacked our reality, abused our physicality. They need human flesh and blood.
I am Anastasia, who lives in the taiga of northern Russia. My ancestors have lived here for thousands of years without any fear. The animals are our friends. The bears keep us warm, and the squirrels bring us food. The she-wolf attended the birth of my baby, and the eagle took on a flight, just as she had done with me, 26 years before, then lay down and died. Valdemar Nigre has written a series of books about us. The KGB tried to kill me, but I turned their bullets into dust. I am here to tell you, there is no greater power in the whole universe than that of pure love. No greater energy than there is on earth. No greater force than that of light, which contains all the bright thoughts of humanity. My mission in life is to help humankind over the dark forces, window of time.
Our mission in life is to help humankind over the dark forces, window of time. The power of thought, the power of love, given to us from heaven above, has been abused and cleverly used by aliens. The end of war, the end of pain, the end of misery and insane. The world we know will start to grow and bloom again. Schools try to contain us so we don't understand. All we need is sunlight, a spade, and a plot of land. Everything you could possibly want is growing here for free. You don't have to break shop windows, 'cause that's only economy. We've got to get together, we've got to get together and will. We've got to get together with the magic of chlorophyll. Station, you are a savior. Phenomenal woman, from northern parts. A teacher, a unique creature, miracle worker, with animals and plants. We will never forget about you, the source of our being, the Stuart Queen that we have seen has given our lives a complete new meaning. And though they have gone, their love still lingers on in the song of the flowers and the colors.